Hello, my friends. It's another live stream. It's Gary Scott Thomas for Here's What We Know. Now, I'm going to be transparent with you right off the bat. I was supposed to have Colt Ford on with me today. Colt Ford, the legendary Colt Ford, who we almost lost with a massive heart attack when he was in Arizona a number of months ago. I mean, as he's told me, he died on the table twice and he's doing a lot better. And I reached out to him and I said, "Hey, could you join me for the live stream?" And he's like, "Absolutely, let's do it." He goes, "Let me give you my wife's number so that way she'll make it happen." He goes, "Don't trust me, make sure that happens." Well, then this morning he comes up and he texts me and he goes, "I don't have any of my equipment here. I don't have anything. I'm so sorry. Can we reschedule?" And I'm like, "We absolutely can reschedule." And he's like, "I'm still trying to," he goes, "My brain doesn't work as well as I wish it did." And I'm like, all right. And Colt is literally, he comes off like he's this hick. He's not. He's brilliant. As most really smart people are. They make you underestimate them. And that's what Colt Ford does. He makes you underestimate. And he's just simply one of the smartest people in Nashville and in the music industry. And he's told me before, oh, this is going to happen and this is going to happen or this is going to end. If this happens here, that's what's. And every single time he's been right, way more often than he was wrong. He was never way wrong. He may not have got it exactly right, but he was on the right track. So I told him, I said, "Hey, man, don't worry about it." He was all stressed about it. And I said, "Don't worry about it, my friend. We'll reschedule. We'll get this up. We'll get it going. Don't let that be anything that troubles you, right? You've got enough on your plate. Just get better. Heal all the way back and get better, and it's going to be okay." So I apologize for not having Colt Ford, but I will tell you, next week, we're going to check in with our own Grace Lear. Grace Lear, originally from Danville, on American Idol in Nashville now, and she's going through the journey. And Grace is going to join me here next Wednesday, and then the Wednesday after that, for you longtime KRTY fans, Tim Anthony. Tim Anthony, who did afternoons at KRTY forever, and he used to work at KSAN, and I mean, Tim has worked everywhere. And he's doing the stream thing, but he's doing it on classic oldies now on the weekend. And I reached out to him and I said, "Hey, Timmy, could you come on with me and just talk about what you've been doing and what's going on, and we'll share some of our memories, some of the stories, and we have some from working for so many years that we did at KRTY. We have stories, and we work with some pretty interesting people, and our interactions with people who worked out to be just huge stars has always been fun. It's fun for me. It's fun to share those stories with you. That we didn't know they were going to be stars. We didn't know they were going to be. I had no idea Jason Aldean was going to be Jason Aldean when I was playing golf with him over at Coyote Creek. When we had him at a Walmart in Hayward, we did, by the way. We had him at a Walmart in Hayward because you just don't know. Truth of it is most musical acts, I mean, the truth, the majority fail. The majority don't make it. And so you just don't know. After a while, you go, "Well, I really like him," but I even told Jason Aldean that story because Hicktown had just come out. And he had said, "What do you think?" I said, "I love the record. I think it sounds great. I don't know if it's a hit. I hope it is, but if I could tell you what songs were going to be hits and how to do it, I'd be playing golf with somebody a lot bigger name than you. I mean, I'd be higher up on the food chain than you." Just saying. And Tim has stories like that, because we've been around, and so I'm excited about that. So Grace Lear will be next Wednesday, and then the Wednesday after that, Tim Anthony, the legendary Tim Anthony from KRTY fame. So I'm looking forward to that also. Also this week, the KRTY Songwriters Series at Clola Shots. We've got the show tomorrow night. We've got the show Friday night. Now, I will tell you that there were a few tickets left for Friday night. Now, that never happens. Friday night gets sold out quick. So there were a few tickets left for Friday night. If I were you, I'd go to KRTY.com and sign up for that right now. And then Saturday, because we've got Lee Thomas Miller, we've got Barry Dean, we got Wendell Mobley, and we got Bradley Gaskin. You might remember Bradley Gaskin from 2011. Remember, "Hey, Mr. Bartender"? "Hey, Mr. Bartender." Great song. Look it up. Also, "The Devil Knows My Grandma Well." That's a big song. And he's got a current song out called Accidentally Drunk. So we've got him, and he's going to be at also on Saturday. Bradley will be at Kitchen Bath Design Showroom over off Baskin Avenue in Campbell. He'll be there from noon till 2 and singing a few songs, saying hello, telling you his story. And his story is amazing. We're going to share his story on Friday morning at 8 o'clock. It's just amazing. It's such a cool, great story. He had gotten out of the music business and was working as a janitor in his daughter's school. Right? I know. Right. So we're going to share that story with you Friday morning. That'll be coming up at 8 o'clock. So that's what's been going on there. And also the Carrotway Golf Tournament is coming up in October. And at the same time, we've got everything happening. So we've got the Carrotway Golf Tournament. It's going to be at Cinnabar Hills. Cinnabar Hills, October 7th. We're calling it the Riders Cup because we're bringing in all these different riders. It's going to be really cool. They all play golf. We'll all set up teams. We've sold out the foursomes. So that's cool. I'm looking forward to playing with you guys. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you. We're going to have songs. We're going to have an auction. Randy Hahn from the Sharks is going to come to our auction because he's brilliant. I do auctions, but every time I'm in the room with Randy, I always go, no. You're going to do it. You're going to do the auction. And I'm going to be your lovely Vanna White. And I'm going to be showing everybody what the auction items are. But if you want to be in a sponsorship, that's the only way to get a foursome now. If you want to be a major sponsorship, and I don't even know how many of those we have left, but you can be on all the literature, all the printing, and you'll get a foursome. If you want to be just a whole sponsor, you can do that, and we'll put your signage up. We'll print all that up. We'll put it on a whole. You can find all these details out at krty.com. That's where you sign up for that. Then we're going to have the songwriter shows that week in October. And then we're going to have Kimberly Perry and May Estes at Close Shots. Not a bad lineup, huh? Not a bad lineup. And I do want to mention this. Thanks, Elizabeth, for letting me know about this. We're talking about the sandwiches on our Facebook page today and this week. And I'm like, hey, if you have a great sandwich, tell me what's on it. Tell me where you get it. And I've had so many people tell me about La Villa Willow Glen, because they have an amazing sandwich, especially the crisp sandwich. Whatever, it's the secret sandwich is what it is. And it's amazing. We love it. We go there. It's just one of our favorite sandwich shops. They got broken into last night and did some damage and all that stuff. So that's always a bummer. So if you're in the market for a sandwich, because I'm just a big fan of La Villa, and everybody else is, if you go, you know. All you have to do is go once, and then you know. And yes, there will be a line because people love it so much. And I also tell you, it's worth it. You can order ahead and then just go in and pick it up. But even if you just show up and stand in line, it's worth it. So I just wanted to thank the people on that. So that's where we are. That. Hey, so thank you again. Sorry, Colt couldn't make it with us. We're going to reschedule and do it again and get Colt on. But don't forget, Grace Lear next week, and then the week after that, Tim Anthony from KRTY. Have yourself a lovely day. Thank you for supporting us at GaryScottThomas.com. Thank you for being a part. Thank you for listening to the podcast. I so appreciate it. We love partnering with people. If you have a business and you want us to talk about it and help you get clicks onto your website, we do that, and we show it to you also. Every month we give you a progress report and say, this is what we did. We're not guessing. This is what we did. I'd love to talk to you about it. Just reach out to us at GaryScottThomas.com. Have yourself a lovely day, and I will see you on the radio at KRTY Monday through Friday from 5:30 to 9. Remind your friends, Gary and Julie still doing the morning show Monday through Friday, 5:30 to 9 at KRTY.com. And, of course, check out the podcast, GaryScottThomas.com. Here's what we know. You can get it at there or wherever you get your podcast. Apple, Spotify, we're all there. We're on all the big platforms, and I appreciate it. Have a great day. We'll see you here next week.